Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Real quick. All right, first I'm gonna play this video here. Okay, and then we're gonna get into the scriptures. This is from GMS Kansas City. Okay, and it says the troops are here in Kansas City, Missouri. All right, so let's play this. Right, so either now I'm tripping or those are like tanks. All right. I'm trying to see if I could zoom in here, but it's not letting me. Uh, let's see. There we go. Those look like tanks. All right. All right. And yep, that looks like that's what they are. Now here it is. If it is, all right, if those actually are tanks, because we see the military vehicles, so on and so forth. Now, if they are tanks, why would you need tanks in order to distribute this shot or this potion? Now, if this is gonna be a voluntary thing, and you come and you get it, and so on and so forth, it's not mandatory. Why do you have tanks? Why you got all these, what I'm saying, these troops now? Um, the brother Haran had also done a video on his way. All right, he saw, something similar to this. All right, on the highway. So, and that was in New York. Okay, so they're going everywhere, and as we've been telling you, they're not here to be your friends. Okay, they're saying one thing, but their actions are saying another, and it's not adding up. So if you think that they're here to help things run smoothly and everything can be all sweet and we can just go back to normal, holding hands, skipping into the sunset, you got another thing coming. Operation Warp Speed is not going to end well for you Israelites. And as you can, hey, the main thing, and I just heard it today, all right, on Governor Cuomo's live, when they were whatever, basically that briefing, he basically said it, man. As he had Fauci on there, he said, look, you got it. The main ones, all right, are going to be those so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, undocumented and documented. All right, so they're coming, man. They're coming, and a lot of you people who've been playing games, you're gonna get caught one and the same. They're not gonna look. They're not gonna come in and here it is. Well, you can. Hey, the scriptures say in Second Ezra the 16th chapter, they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and trodden underfoot. Okay, because you think honestly whatever they do is gonna be sanctioned by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So you might think that you're gonna agree with them, go with their program, and you'll be good, and you still gonna end up getting messed up. You know, Lord is gonna have something to where your ass is still gonna end up getting judged. You know, you might be quote unquote complying with them, and then some controversy happens and you get caught up in the mix, and you get judged. All right, because you weren't trying to comply with the Lord. Now, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." All right. So the devil knows he has a short time, and so what? He's coming down with great wrath. Okay. And that's what we're about to see, man. Okay. They're getting ready. And once the preparations are fully set, they're going to move in. All right. Now, what they say is different because they speak based on quote unquote anticipation of how they think it'll go. Now, given the level of resistance, the level of potion hesitancy, you know, and the mindset that people carry when they try to bring this thing to them. Okay, you might have the first wave, where the frontline workers and so on and so forth. Let's say some of them do consent, and right, things go a little smoothly, right? As you get more and more to that point where you're trying to get past that 50% of the population, to the you're trying to cross the threshold into that other 50% that are like, nah, we're not trying to take this. That's when you're gonna need to use a little bit more force. You're gonna need to clamp down more, okay? Because now you're gonna say, well, everybody that was complying, we already got them. Now we got to get those that aren't willing to comply, and we can't use the same method. We can't use the same net that we used to catch these first ones. That net is too broad. We need to tighten the net to catch these other ones. All right. So wait, hey, and our elders, all right, have been prophesying about this. We've been prophesying about this. All right, concerning that hour of martial law. It's like here for a very long time, man. And it is biblical, and it is here. Okay, you just saw it. You just saw it. Why you have all these troops and tanks if their only job is to just distribute this to the different locations? Why are you bringing tanks? Why you got so many of you? If you guys are supposed to be just the transportation, maybe you don't trust the truckers, so you want to bring it yourself. All you got to do is bring it and leave it. But no, they're gonna be used for more than that, man. They're gonna be used as the brawn, the force. Now this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 18, verse 22. It says, "Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt suddenly bring upon them, or when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them." And that's what's about to happen to you people, man. You're gonna be enjoying your Christmas, all right, enjoying whatever's left of it, all right, if you can still enjoy it, chilling, guard down, and all of that, and they gonna boom, you know, right then and there, and there ain't gonna be nothing you're gonna be able to do about it, you know, right then and there, man. You chilling, belly all out, you know what I'm saying? Tight ass shirt don't even fit you, your belly popping out of your shirt, you laying back, everybody's cooling. When you least expect it, they're gonna come upon you, boom, boom, boom. You know, we found out that such and such was here. They weren't supposed to be here. Freeze, don't move. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, it's gonna get real hot out here. Now they're saying that by mid-January it's gonna get very, very bad. But getting to the beginning of April, all right, all the way until the summertime, they want to make sure they have everybody. Basically that's what Fauci was saying, that getting to the beginning of April, that's when you've already gotten all the so-called essential and main people out the way, and now you're going for the regular people who aren't really prioritized as they have to take it, but now you got to get them, which the timeline varies because they're trying to move fast, man. They don't have time to waste, as we read in Revelation 12 and 12. They know they have a short time. Okay, so they have to move quickly. Now, if you have a short time and you're trying to get things done quickly, you need compliance. Now, if you ask for compliance and you're not getting it, then you take it, by consent or by conquest. I have to get this done within the next hour. I need your consent. You don't want to consent? I'm just going to use conquest because I need to get it done within the next hour. All right, so that's why they're going to come down with great wrath, because a lot of people are not going to consent to this. A lot of people are still skeptical, and they come in hard with this, taking down videos and all of that. Okay, now this is moving on. Okay, this matter of fact, I'll finish this. Salakia, Jeremiah 18:22. Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet. So you think, what I'm saying? You think that you're gonna comply with Esau and everything is gonna be all sweet, right? You're telling people to take the potion. You're telling people, oh, most I don't care if you have a microchip. All these different things coming against us, and you think that that's going to work to your benefit, that we're the ones who are gonna be making our lives hard, and we're gonna be going through it because of our stance. Guess what? It's gonna flip around. They're gonna come after you, because when they come after all of us, the Lord is gonna protect us, but you're the ones who are gonna be left. Okay. It says, yes, yet, O Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger. And that's how the Lord is going to deal with a lot of you wicked Israelites, man. 2/3 who know they're Israelites, and those that don't know they're Israelites. Especially those that know they're Israelites, because you should know better. Because if you know you're Israelite and you purposely coming against the correct truth, then you're deliberately doing so. Okay? Now this is the book of Isaiah chapter 13 verse 9. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. There's not going to be mercy when the Lord lets these troops out loose, man. When he lets these natural disasters and these calamities out, when he lets these death angels out, the only mercy is going to be for his elect. And that's why he's marking them for exemption now. Because in the time of Jacob's trouble, it's just straight judgment. You either catch in judgment or you're exempt from judgment. All right? It says to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So when all is said and done, this land is going to be completely done, desert. Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Okay? Now, does this mean that the sun is just going to disappear from all existence and the moon gone? All right, peace. No. All right. But the scriptures often also refer to the sun and moon as representative of wisdom and understand and knowledge, and understanding. So with all these things that are happening, okay, that is going to be darkened. These so-called scientists and these news reporters that a lot of people go to get all the information, it's going to be so chaotic. They're not going to be able to give you anything, man. There's going to be a lot of confusion out here, man, as it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, 2nd Esdras, 5th chapter, I believe. All right. It says, and I will punish, verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And you have a lot of people like that. They think themselves to be in such a good case that they become arrogant and proud. Lord said, what? He's going to cause that to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So people don't they don't see what's wrong with this, because they don't ultimately, they believe, all right, what Esau is telling them. They don't see what this ultimately is going to lead to. They don't see why this is going to lead to a lot of calamities, man. This is a part of the preparations, or the final preparations for Jacob's trouble. All right. And you are the target, Jacob. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Now, a man here is talking about what? A man of the Lord, an elect man. Those are the ones that are going to be made more precious than fine gold. Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter. They were tried and found worthy. Okay, as gold is tried in the fire, so acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Okay. So the Lord is going to make us precious. Why? Because he's going to have a hedge of protection over us that's going to keep us safe, that's going to keep us fed, that's going to keep us, sheltered. And so people are gonna want to, be around us to have a chance at gaining those benefits, to be protected. That's where you get Isaiah 4:1, to take away their reproach, because there's gonna be very scary and deadly out here, man. And the only hedge of protection is gonna come from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to his men and those that are around him, that the Lord has mercy on. Isaiah 32:2. So continuing verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger, because when those missiles ultimately hit to finish the job, it's going to cause a lot of earthquakes, and it's going to cause the earth to move because of how much force it is. Verse 14, and it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Now I believe, let me look into this word. It says here to gather, to assemble. There's a specific one I'm looking for. If I can't find it, it's all right. But right. When you go into the word chased for chased roe, it says what? To thrust, to drive away, to banish, okay, to outcast, okay. So when you go into it, it's going into unwanted. All right, it shall be as a chased roe, an unwanted, all right, roe, okay. Which a roe, let's see what it says here. It says beauty, glory, decoration, honor, a roebuck, gazelle, okay. So it's gonna be as an unwanted roe, okay, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. And they shall every man turn to his own people, and everyone flee into his own land. So it's gonna get so bad out here, okay, that nobody's gonna want to be here. It's gonna be likened onto a roe that is outcast, that nobody wants, you know, and that's going into the true colors, all right, of this place being shown because of how bad it's gonna be. Everybody who originally came here for gain, they're gonna flee out of here because it's gonna be undesirable. Okay, a sheep that no man taketh up is an undesired sheep, and a roe that's outcast or unwanted is undesired. And that's how bad it's gonna be here. That everybody's gonna leave this place. All right, they're gonna flee, man. It's gonna be bad. Verse 15, everyone, and that's gonna be via people leaving, actual people leaving the country. Okay, and people just trying to escape from wherever they are. But guess what? Pursuant to Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So it's going to hit a lot of you jakes to where you're going to want to flee, but where's your own land? You ain't going to have nowhere to go. Okay? You're going to want to flee, but as you're going to be trapped, man. You're going to be trapped. You're going to know that wherever you at is dangerous and is deadly, but you're not going to be able to escape it. They're going to close the walls down on you, man. And except the Lord be on your side, you will be consumed. Verse 15, every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Okay? So hey, if you don't have the hedge of protection of the Lord, if you found, you're gonna get got. Let's look up the word thrust or thrust through. It says the car or the car. To pierce, thrust through, to run through. Okay, so you're gonna be got, man. To be wounded. All right. It says here Trump signs CV executive order prioritizing Americans over foreign nations. All right, which low one. I'll look into that as well. Okay. It says here anti-potioners burn masks at rally for freedom in Brooklyn. So that is why it's things like that. That's why they sending these guys in there. All right, to come not to really they're not, first they're gonna start, all right, like it's all good, but they're really there to physically deal with these so-called freedom protests and all these things, to enforce these lockdown measures, to enforce the checkpoints, to enforce the curfews. Okay, see, now they have a reason a justification to implement the curfews and the checkpoints and the draconian measures, but now they need a way to enforce those measures. Okay? So going back to Isaiah 13, all right, we went into thrust through, and let's look up the word joined. It says to be caught up, to be captured, okay, to be swept away, be destroyed, to gather, okay. So as it says here, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is captured with them or joined with them shall fall by the sword. So hey, if the Lord is bringing judgment on their ass, you know, you might be at one of your boys' crib, you know, he might be in the world, and you might be at his crib talking about, you know what I'm saying, you know damn well you got no business being there, but you talking about, oh, it's a nice Christmas party, so I'm gonna hop on over there, you know, and you know what they're gonna be doing, they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, getting into bad vibrations, smoking, you know, here it is, they probably inviting women that got men over, you know, adulterous vibrations in the air. You know that ahead of time, and you're gonna say, ah, well, you know, it is what it is. Let me just hop on over there. And then them troops pull up over there, your ass is getting hemmed up. You getting caught along with them because you should have known better. All right, now when it gets to the point of life and death, if the Lord ain't with you, your ass just might get got. Okay? Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. Tells you that in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter as well. And their wives ravished. That means to be taken against their will. All right. A lot of these women are going to be raped. But see, the painful part is their wives. A wife is somebody that's married. Okay. So whether it's going to be in the presence of the husband, whether he's going to be dead, whatever the case may be, all right, they're going to be taken against their will. They're going to be held down. They're not going to have the power to fight back. And you, if they're ravished, that means that whoever the husband is, he ain't going to be able to do anything about it. See, this is the kind of stuff that is going to happen. These troops ain't going to be. See, you think they're going to be your friend until they ravishing your wife in front of you as they're about to haul both of you off to a FEMA camp. They might throw you in the back of a van, and as they drive in, the van stops and they stop along the street somewhere, and then they do things to your wife, and then they throw you back in the van and take you to the FEMA camp. You know? Now what? What power you gonna have? You handcuffed. You know? Well, what power are you gonna have to be able to do anything about this, lest the Lord be on your side? So it's gonna be a very bad time, man. Once again, they are not your friends. Okay? Now what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us out the way so that nobody can tell you that they're not your friends and then they can deceive you. But they are not your friends, man. And you keep trusting in them, they're gonna bite your ass, man. It's like trying to pet a freaking python or a cobra. You know, he been laying quiet for a little bit, so you trying to pet him. Oh yeah, everything is all sweet. Yeah, until he bites your ass. This is Job chapter 30, verse 13. It says, "They mar my path, they set forward my calamity, they have no helper." Verse 14, "They came upon me as a wide breaking in of waters." So now imagine a dam breaking. Let me see if I can find a video, all right, of a dam breaking and water just gushing out. Let me see. Let's damn. Your content was removed. Oh yeah, I already know that. Wait, hold up. What? Oh, okay, it's the first time. Hey, like I said, man, you can see it. I'm literally in the middle of a video, and boom, there it is. Okay, now this is for a video that I uploaded, which I knew they were gonna do that anyway. But just for whoever was gonna see it to see it. All right. And really, I'm about to start creating spam pages to put up these videos. You know, you got to use wisdom. Obviously you won't put this up on your main page, because wherever it's at, they might strike it and take it down. So you could throw it up on a spam page, if you got the time. But anyway, let's look that up. Damn breaking. Let's see on camera. Can we guess in? All right, let's see if we can get this here. All these ads, man. All right, let's get straight to the point.
Construction worker near.
All right, so you're seeing the water coming in, but I'm looking for a nice intense, you know, breakage. Just bear with me as I try to find it here. All right, let's see this one here.
Water levels are rising downstream from Lake Dunlap after a
Boom,
spill gate failed Tuesday morning.
boom.
Officials with the Guadalupe Blanco River Authority said.
So as you can see, which is not, it wasn't like a dramatic one, but it's just an example showing you that like a breaking in of waters. That's how they're gonna come in. All at once. They're going. All of a sudden, there's a dam, and after that pressure builds up, boom, and it breaks. And when it breaks, you see that initial burst, that gush of water. All right, look at that. Boom, that hole right there. There we go. That is the breaking in of waters, the sudden breaking in of waters. That's how they're gonna pull up on you. Okay? That's why they call troops. And that's why in Isaiah 59 and 19, it mentions them coming as a flood. All right? So they came upon me as a wide breaking in of waters. In the desolation, they rolled themselves upon me. All right? Terrors are turned upon me. They pursue my soul as the wind, and my welfare passeth away as a cloud. All right? So just to give you a little visual, all right, because when they roll up, man, it ain't gonna be easy. Now, don't think. That's why I got this scripture here. Don't think that there's gonna be exceptions. Oh well, I'm a woman, so I'm gonna play my woman card. You know, I wasn't. I'm just a wife. You getting caught up anyway, pursuant to Ezekiel 9 and 5, because the Lord is gonna put that Ezekiel 9 and 5 spirit on these guys to come after man, woman, child, dog. It don't matter who you are, man. You getting to work. You know why? Because this thing, all right, this the Rona, she don't, what I'm saying, according to them, she doesn't discriminate. So if they coming after you because of her, all right, then you can't say I'm exempt. What I'm saying? It's not a masculine only thing, and it's not a feminine only thing. So they're coming after everybody. Micah 7 and 10. Now, if they're coming after everybody, you, all right, number one, as a woman, number two, as an unbelieving, disrespectful, wicked woman, are at a great disadvantage. Because the scriptures say that a righteous woman is going to be saved through her man. In terms of Second Peter, I believe it's Second or First Peter, Second or First Timothy 2 and 12 on down. Okay, but it tells you in Isaiah 32 and 2 that a man shall be as in hiding place. You know, so a lot of these women are going to be looking, all right, for a man. Now here it is, you proud as hell doing all these things, and you think you're just gonna want someone out of this, what I'm saying, this calamities? No, man. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? All right, and they might not say exactly where is the Lord thy God, but they say it through certain things they say and their body language. They might scoff, they might laugh, they might, act, treat you crazy because of the prophecies you're speaking of, and you're doubting the Lord in that sense. Well, guess what? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. All right, so if you think you're gonna play your woman card in that day, man, it's not gonna work to what you think it's gonna work to, man. Because in that day, people, what I'm saying, now, it's consensual. When all hell is breaking loose and people start taking these women, they're not gonna ask you for your consent. So they're not gonna need you to really agree to anything. They just take you. So you see how that power, all right, of consent, that power of yeah, I'll make him work for it and all of that, it disappears, and then you become quote unquote powerless. All right. So this is what's coming, man, and they're not your friend. All right, that's the ultimate goal, man. That's the ultimate message. These guys, all right, along with the things that are coming, man, and they're politicians and all these different people telling you these smooth things. They're not your friends, man. They're not your friends, and a lot of people about to find that out the hard way. So you know what, I'm ending it off here. Lord willing, it was edifying unto the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kudash. Until next time, Shalom.